tonight's very special award ceremony honoring some great martial artists. We've got some great awards planned as well. But starting us out, we're going to be having the national anthem sung by Dr. Gwen Bowen, and that will be followed by a prayer by Coach Daryl Sullins Sr. Please join with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare on the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, everyone. This is Coach Daryl Sullins from Cleveland, Ohio. I am here to offer the opening prayer of this great event for the American Martial Arts Alliance Foundation's Who's Who in Martial Arts. Let us pray. Gracious God and Father, we come to you thanking you for giving us strength and wisdom and guidance to do your will. I stand before you today amongst many of the martial artists around the country to offer praise and honor to you. We ask that you bless this event, each nominee and recipient, and bless the progress that we're making to glorify your name. We ask that you strengthen each and every member, recipient, honoree, that they move according to your will and for your glory, and make us the better leaders to make this world a better place. I pray all these things through the power of your Holy Spirit in Jesus' name. Amen. Be blessed.
Now we come at a very special time where we're going to be beginning the ceremonies, and you're going to meet some great people. So we want to present to you and introduce to you the founder of AMAA and Elite Publications. This is Grandmaster Jesse Bowen.
Hello, everyone. My name is Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this special event, the AMAA Who's Who in the Martial Arts Online Awards Presentation. This event marks the 9th event that we have had that focuses on the tribute to martial artists and their accomplishments. And tonight, we have that great opportunity to have a tribute and recognizing Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock. Grandmaster Rothrock was our cover and honoree for the 2016 Who's Who in the Martial Arts in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was such an amazing weekend that brought martial artists from around the country together. Many of them had not seen each other for 10, 15, 20 years. But the book, it was one of the things that we used to bring people together. And from that book, that one book that launched in 2015 and in 2016 really made an impact. Now we have 9 books. We're an international publishing company, all from that one event, that one idea that started. And for martial artists such as Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock, Grandmaster Joe Corley, Jeff Smith, Stephen Hayes, June Ree, and all the martial artists that have been a part of the recognition of the who's who in the martial arts. We started off with who's who in the martial arts. Then we went to who's who in the martial arts, the masters and pioneers. And then our final series, our now 3rd series, is who's who in the martial arts, martial artists changing lives. And we would like to thank Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock for all that she's done. She's been a constant supporter on our board of advisors, right there along with us, supporting our belief in the martial arts and how we can preserve the future and the future legacy of the martial arts. In fact, we're starting a new program. This is a college scholarship program in the name of Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock. It is the Cynthia Rothrock College Scholarship Fund. And this fund is directed towards young ladies that are training in the martial arts and competitors, that we will provide scholarship opportunities through this fund. And again, this is the Cynthia Rothrock College Scholarship Fund, along with the Future Leaders Fund. And the Future Leaders College Scholarship Fund is for martial artists that's doing a great job in the martial arts. And they're now looking to continue their continued education by going to school, whether it's a technical school or a college. So we are wanting to provide these opportunities because there was someone in front of us that provided an opportunity for us, for me, for Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock. And we want to pay it back by providing an opportunity for others. So as we move forward in our program tonight, I'd like to introduce you to Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this wonderful, amazing event that Grandmaster Bowen and his team, Jessica and Gwen, have put on. I'm very honored to be on the cover of Who's Who in the Martial Art 2023 issue. I was on the second cover back in 2016, and like Grandmaster said, whenever he calls me, I definitely am there for him, because I so believe in all the things that he does for all martial artists. And it's out of his heart, it's out of love, it's out of family, and like you said, it's not for himself. We were just having this discussion right here. And I think this book is so awesome because it's not about me, it's not about me being on the cover, it's about you being in the book and sharing your legacies. And legacy is a very important thing to me. It's not about having a monument with your life on, it's about living a monumental life and having others be inspired to do the same. And I think so many times we just don't realize the impact that we have on people as martial art instructors. Just the other day, I thought he was a fan and he wanted to do a 10-minute Zoom chat with me. And he said, yeah, I just want to ask you a few questions. So I didn't know who he was, so I was at my house and I put the Zoom on, and he comes on and he sees me, and all of a sudden he starts tearing up, crying, right? And I'm thinking, oh wow, it's really nice, this is a fan. And he said, you are my hero. And he said, I started taking martial arts because I saw one of your films. And, as far as legacy goes, a lot of times people will say, what was the legacy that you'd like to leave? And one of them, the main one, is that I like the fact that I bring people into martial arts. When people tell me that they started doing martial arts because, you know, they saw me in competition, they read a magazine article, they saw a movie, I love that because I'm such an advocate that I think everybody should know martial arts for many reasons. So anyway, this guy went on to tell me that he was bullied in school, in high school. And when he graduated high school, he went out one night and he was attacked by a couple different guys. And he thought he was going to die. And he said, I remembered something that you said in a movie. And I'm thinking, what would I have said in a movie that would have impacted him so much? And he said, you said in the film, if you can breathe, you can still fight. Now, I don't remember saying that, but he was like, yeah, I remember when you said that. And he goes, that gave me the courage to say, yes, I can still breathe, so I'm going to get up and fight. And he got up, and enough for these guys left him alone, and he survived it. And he goes, you don't know what an impact for 43 years of my life this has meant. And that just inspired me so much, you know, that just this impact. And I never would have known if he would have gave me the chat, and I feel it's the same for everybody. Like all these stories in the book, just one person has to read it and has to help their life, and it's going to mean so much. And I was inspired a couple reasons just last night, and I'm always about inspiring people or getting inspired, and I was inspired twice. One was by Randy, when he came up and talked about his book, and he said, you know, it wasn't about myself. I was writing it for my daughter because I wanted my daughter to know my legacy, and then all of a sudden it became a big seller, a bestseller. And who would have thought that that would have happened? You know, it come out of the love of his heart, and that's such an inspiration to people. And the other thing is Craig, his two students, two women there, came up to me. And Mary Lou, right? Mary Lou, stand up, because I'm so inspired by you. Mary Lou is 75, and she is testing for your brown belt. And one of the things that I'm an advocate is about age. I don't like it when people say, oh, I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to do that. And I think, you know, you're only as old as you think, and this beautiful woman, her goal and her aspiration is to be a black belt. And let's give her a big hand, because I said, I don't need to tell that story so many times, because when people say, oh, I'm 40 and I can't do that, you know, look at her, 75, and her goal is to be a black belt. So, one of the things that also I want to talk about is my instructor, my first martial art instructor was Frank Chinovich from Tung Sudo. And it wasn't easy for me in the beginning. I'm sure Rita can attune to this. We were both competing around the same era where martial arts was considered a man's sport, that women really couldn't defend themselves because of their size. And I think throughout my whole life I have been such a trailblazer for women, as long as Rita and Maggie is doing it, you know, and I love seeing women empowerment getting out there and showing the world that, you know, martial arts is for everybody and everybody could do it. But back in that day, I was 13 years old, and I was kind of an always out-of-the-box kind of kid, and I still am. I like to do things that are different and unusual. And my girlfriend's parents were studying martial arts, but they owned a health club. And on Sunday, we would go to this health club, and they would clean the equipment, and we'd go in the big room and do cartwheels and flips, you know, while they were cleaning. And then one day they come in, and they have their karate uniforms on, and they're practicing, and my eyes got really wide, and I was like, wow, what are you doing? And they said, well, we're doing Tung Sudo. And I was like, what is that? They said, we learn how to defend ourselves with our hands and our feet. And I thought, even at this young age, how awesome is that? And wow, I like that uniform. I'd like to get one of those belts. So I went home, and I told my mom, I said, I want to study karate. And my mom was used to me, even at this age, of trying so many things. I've tried, like, I went dance, I did baton lessons, I did guitar, I did piano, you name it, I've tried it. And now, here, I want to try martial arts. But the thing is, I never really stuck with anything. I just tried it for a while. So I go in into my class, and back then, we were having a discussion about martial arts back in the 70s. It's not like it is today. It's not a business. The instructors had jobs, they were teaching part-time at night, and they didn't really care about the money. It was more like if you were tough enough to hang with them, then you could do martial arts. And my first class, I had a green belt teach me, and he taught me the front kick. And he said, all right, I want you to break this board. And now this board isn't like the thin boards you see today, you know, it's those big thick boards with 3 knots in it, and it was already broken. So you know how hard it is to break like a half a board? So he goes, try this with your front kick. So of course I tried it and broke my toe. So now I go hobbling home and I'm going, well, that didn't work so well. So then the next week I go back to class and they put me now, after 2 lessons, into the big class with all the men. And they put me in the sparring class. I have no idea what sparring is, and I got hit in the head with a roundhouse kick. You know, tears are coming out of my eyes, and my instructor comes over to me and says, don't block with your head. And I was like, oh, this is so not going how I wanted. Then I felt very intimidated. You know, all the men shouting, and here I am, and I can't shout. And then I started getting blisters on my feet from all the pivoting, and I would go to class with about 10 different Band-Aids wrapped around on my toes, and I was like, Mom, I don't want to do this. It's not what I thought. My mom said, you know, I signed you up for 4 months. I have to pay for 4 months. It was like $25 a month. You're going. You're going to finish it out. So reluctantly, I went back to class. And I'm studying now. It was about 2 months. And we were getting ready to test. And I was testing for that white belt 1 stripe. You're there, right? 3 months, that white belt 1 stripe. And I'm sitting there, and my instructor gave this speech. And this speech is probably one of the most important things that I've ever heard in my life because it's stuck with me all these years. He said, quitters are losers. And if you quit martial arts because it's too hard or you have a negative reason, you're a loser. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's reading my mind. And all of a sudden, I thought he was focusing right on me, and this whole speech was to me. And he said, if your attitude is negative, you're not going to succeed in life. You have to have a positive attitude. And I was so petrified by these words because I thought they were directed to me that I said, well, it's true. You know, I learned in basic form 1, block, punch, block. I couldn't get that turn. So I said, you know what? I have a bad attitude about it. I'm going to practice it. Practice, practice. All of a sudden, I got it. And then I hated push-ups. You know, back in the day when one person did something wrong, everybody had to do 50 push-ups, you know, so you end up in the class doing like 1,000 push-ups. I hated that. And I said, you know what? I love push-ups. I love push-ups. They're good for my arms. They're good. They're going to make me strong. So when we had to do push-ups, I changed my mind. So now we fast forward to about 5.5 months. I tested, and not only did I get my black stripe, I got orange belt 1 stripe. I passed the belt because his words were so important to me that, yes, you know, I have to really work hard at this. And it gave me the lesson of never to give up. Things are hard in life, but if we fail, we just got to get back up and do it again. And if it wasn't for his words, it would have changed the whole path of my life. You know, the career that I'm on, I wouldn't be doing martial arts. And I wish he was around to be in this book so people could see his legacy and how it impacted my life. So it's very, very, very important. So now about when I competed, my instructor wanted me to go into a competition at 5.5 months. Back in the day, you remember, it was just women, all ranks. You know, so they didn't care if you were training 10 years or 2 months, you're in the same rank. And I took 2nd place. Black belt took 1st, black belt took 3rd, and I took 2nd with basic form 3, you know, and they were doing Basai Dai and all these fancy forms. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to set a goal. I'm going to be the best in martial art form. I'm going to practice so hard. So I went from 2 days a week to 5 days a week, and I set this goal. And that's one of the things that I feel martial arts does. It helps us to set goals and keep them. And it's not only about your training, it's about your life, you know, setting that goal. And sometimes we do something that, you know, say, oh, I want to lose like 10 pounds, and then you go out and you have that banana cream pie, you know, and then you get all upset, but you know, it's okay, you get back on the track. And I always think that life is kind of like a GPS. We plug in where we want to go, but maybe we take a wrong turn, but the GPS will always get us back on track. And that's how I feel about our life, is that we always get back on track. And I changed a lot of minds about women. I was the first woman to be on the cover of Karate Illustrated magazine, and the editor was told, you know, no, women and minorities don't sell. You can't put her on. And he fought, and he fought, and he fought, and finally they put me on and opened doors for women, but again, it wasn't like a thing until about 10 years. They had another woman on the cover, but, you know, it was to show yes, here we are, and, blazing and blazing for women. I appreciate you look in the room, like half of it is women, and so women power. Thank you so much for being in martial arts, for supporting your family that is in martial arts. And, Jesse, I just so adore you for what you're all about. I'm so honored to be part of the Cynthia Rothrock Scholarship, which you are having for women, like to get involved in martial arts. You have the scholarships for young people of America, and I think that's what we need to do, And I find, as we get older, we learn that now it's time to give back. Time to give back to everybody for everything that we've learned. And this is such a great way to give back, is by sharing your legacies. And he was saying to me, that you all can have your books. And I think it's so awesome. I mean, just like you said, look how successful and popular and how many people you are going to impact with your book. And you were just doing it, for your daughter. So I encourage everybody, to get your book out there, get your stories out there. Because if you just impact one person's life, it's so worth it. And our legacy, it doesn't stop while we're living. It continues on to all the people that we choose to inspire. And I also think martial arts gives us to accept challenges. I recently had a challenge. For those of you that know, again, I'm showing that women in film can produce their own movies, star in their own movies, and be in control. I've done over 70 movies, and now I'm finally going to do my own film. And I wanted to do this for so long, but I was afraid. I was like, I was afraid to fail. I've had friends say, I went on Kickstarter, I had my very good friends say, why do you think you're going to succeed? Because so-and-so, very popular male martial artist, put his platform on Kickstarter, wanted $1 million, only raised 32. How do you think you're going to raise your money? And I started getting nervous, going, yeah, and then I'm all about faith too. And I believe we should listen to things we said. And my mom passed away a couple of years ago, and I heard my mom very distinctly say to me, it's time for you to do this. And I've learned that as I've gotten older, when I get those messages that I feel they're coming from God, we really have to follow them. We really have to follow them and have faith in what we do. And we have become the second successful action picture in the history of Kickstarter. And it also opens up doors for women. Like, just, follow your dream. It's all about your dreams that, they do come true. You have to make them come true. You can't just expect them to happen. You have to do your homework, like in everything. So I'm just so honored. I congratulate everybody here for being inducted into the Who's Who 2023 book, and looking forward to the 10th anniversary one. You can see when it started from the beginning to what it has evolved and how everything evolves. When you're doing something out of love, out of your heart, you can only be successful. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being in the book. That I'm honored, and I am truly honored to be in this book with each and every one of you.
So great so far. And now we've come to a very important section where we want to be able to acknowledge those that have received some great accolades for their accomplishments. And we want to acknowledge the Who's Who in the Martial Arts 2023 Future Leaders Awards recipients, followed by the Who's Who in the Martial Arts inductees. Join with us.
My name is Arvin Diaz. I want to give a big thanks to AMA Foundation for nominating me for the Who's Who in Martial Arts Legacy Award for the Future Leaders of the World. I want to give a big thanks to Master Messina for helping me build myself throughout the years. I want to bring a positive influence to the younger generation by showing them integrity, indomitable spirit, perseverance, self-control, and courtesy.
Hello, my name is Sophie Leach, and I'm happy to accept this award. The award allows me to recognize my own successes and celebrate them. I'd like to offer a special thanks to the American Martial Arts Alliance and to my family for their constant support and to my instructors for their encouragement.
Hi, my name is Michael Melee. I'm a student at Take Hold Taekwondo in Albertson, New York. My master is Maggie Messina, and I'm honored to be chosen as one of the 2023 future leaders. And I thank you very much for having me, inviting me. And it was an awesome time meeting all these new martial artists, and I thank you very much to be receiving this award. I'm honored.
Hello, my name is James Shorts, representing Cloud Forest Chinwood. I would first like to thank Grandmasters Cynthia Rothrock and Jesse Bowen for this award. I'd also like to thank my family, friends, and my Shifu, Michael Johnson, for the opportunity to get this award. Honestly, it means so much to me, and thank you for the recognition.
I was taken aback when Grandmaster Jesse Bowen called out my name, Dana Abbott, and choked up a bit when Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock presented me with the AMAA Who's Who Martial Arts Hall of Honors Legacy Award. I am so honored and humbled to receive this magnificent accolade. Over the years, I have crossed swords with most everybody in the martial art industry. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because without you, I wouldn't be here.
Hello, my name is Micah Ashby. I represent Dublin, Ireland, but currently I am living in the United States of America, and I am humbly honored to be included in the Cynthia Rothrock Who's Who in the Martial Arts Legacy Series. I first want to thank the AMAA, Cynthia Rothrock herself, my coach Charlie Ontiveros, my family, and everyone who has always supported me throughout these years. Thank you once again. God bless.
Hello everybody, my name is Michael Bennett. I'm from Houston, Texas. I want to thank my instructors, Bobby Clayton, Rafael Medina, and all those Masonic brothers who assist me in becoming and receiving this reward. I want to thank Cynthia Rock for letting me be a part of her life. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kim Blake. I am from the state of Oklahoma. I'd like to gracefully thank AMAA for inducting me into the Who's Who in Martial Arts Hall of Honors, a tribute to a great martial artist, Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock, the queen of martial arts cinema. Thank you very much. God bless. Thank you, Jesse Bowen and his crew, for throwing on an amazing event. God bless.
Hello, I'm Randy Boom Boom Blake from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I am truly honored to receive the Who's Who in the Martial Arts Legacy Award. I want to thank my family, my friends, my mentors for making this possible. Let's continue to contribute to the martial arts legacy together. Thank you.
This is Grandmaster Tariq Brown from Brown's TKD Institute in warm, sunny Kissimmee, Florida. Thanking you, Grandmaster Jesse Bowen and the American Martial Arts Alliance for this wonderful honor. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Paul Casey, the founder of the Kempo Karate Hall of Fame. I'm truly honored that the American Martial Arts Alliance asked me to be a part of the 2023 Who's Who in the Martial Arts. They honor the great Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock. Truly an honor to be a part of this. Thank you very much. Pick up a copy of this book, and I look forward to seeing you at their next event.
From Contao Legacy International Martial Arts in Tallahassee, Florida. My heart is overflowing with appreciation and gratitude to the American Martial Arts Alliance Foundation and for recognizing and including me to receive this prestigious legacy award featuring Cynthia Rothrock. Thank you so much, Jesse Bowen, Grandmaster Jesse Bowen, and to your dynamic team, and to my CEO, Alice Cosman, for the faith and belief in me. Salamat to all my instructors in the Philippines.
Howdy everyone, this is Master John Conley from South Australia. It's a great honour and privilege to be inducted into the AMAA Hall of Honour. in the presence of Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock and Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. I'd like to take a moment to thank all my friends, my family, and my instructors who've helped me along this journey. And I thank you again for inducting me today.
I want to thank the American Martial Arts Alliance Foundation that's being currently run by our great Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. We'd also like to thank Miss Cynthia Rothrock for all of her work that she has done in martial arts. She is a great contributor, and I'm honored to be a part of her legacy. Thank you. I want to thank the...
Hello and greetings. I am Grandmaster Al Ferris. This is quite the honor of a lifetime. Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock first influenced my life as a martial artist early on and inspired me in my martial arts journey. Her commitment and dedication to the martial arts world has touched my life in several ways. I'm so thankful to have had Grandmaster Rothrock as a mentor and now a dear friend in life. Every time we talk, she is so genuine and down to earth. Thank you so much for everything, for being a martial arts leader of our time. Thank you and God.
Hi, I'm Shihan Paul Fuller from Gilbert, Arizona. First of all, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife who supports me in everything I do. Thank you, Christina. I love you. I'd also like to thank my first instructor, Grandmaster James Bailey, and Grandmaster Joe Corley, who taught me how to be a positive instructor, not just a drill sergeant instructor. And then finally to Kyoshi Fred De Palma, who gave me the opportunity to buy the school that I now own and operate. Thank you very much to all of you gentlemen, and my wife. I wouldn't be where I am without you.
Hello, my name is Rita Hundley Harris. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'd like to thank the American Martial Arts Alliance Foundation for this special inclusion into the legacy honoring my dear friend Cynthia Rothrock. I'd like to also thank my instructor, Grandmaster Johnny D. Houston, my family, and my friends. Thank you for this honor.
Hey everybody, this is Shihan Kevin Hooker with Elite Academy of Martial Arts. I want to start off with a special thanks to Grandmaster Jesse Bowen for giving me this opportunity to be part of this prestigious award. I also want to thank my instructor, Professor Nick Chamberlain, for accepting me as a student and bringing me into his ohana, and being the leader and mentor that I need in my journey in martial arts. I want to thank my students for giving me the opportunity to teach and be a leader to them each and every day. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to thank my family for believing in me, being part of this journey, trusting me, allowing me to be gone as much as I am. Thank you all.
Hello everyone, I'm Grandmaster Michael Hornsby, and I just want to thank the American Martial Arts Foundation for inducting me into the Who's Who in the martial arts, and I want to give a special thanks to Cynthia Rothrock for allowing me to be a part of her endeavors, and just a special thanks to the instructors through the years who poured into my life and given me confidence through the arts. And again, just thank you for inducting me into the Who's Who in the martial arts.
With a tribute to Cynthia Rothrock and other honorees. So thank you for safety and peace and for the community. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dexter Kennedy, son to Marshall and Hermeta Kennedy. I'd like to give honor to my father in heaven, my mother and father here on earth. In addition, I'd like to thank the American Martial Arts Alliance for allowing me this opportunity to be a part of this special occasion celebrating Cynthia Rothrock. In addition, I'd like to thank Mike Jennifer at Jennifer Karate Studio, Bruce Brucci, and Keith Vitale for teaching me martial arts and all of training.
Hello everyone, Coach Marvin King here from the Bowie Kettlebell Health and Wellness Center in Bowie, Maryland. I want to thank my family, I want to thank my friends, and the American Martial Arts Alliance for inducting me into the Cynthia Rothrock Tribute Biography book and awarding me this amazing certificate. I look forward to working with you guys and being at the next event real soon. Have a good one.
Hi, I'm John Kraft up here in the Pacific Northwest. Thanks to Grandmasters Jesse Bowen and Cynthia Rothrock for the honor of being included in this book with legends in martial arts. I share my success with family, training partners, students, and my instructors, Great Grandmaster Ralph Castro, Rob Castro, and Maria Warwick. On behalf of the entire Shaolin Kempo family, thank you.
Hi, my name is Maggie Messina. I'm from New York, and I wanted to give a special shout out to my husband, Ray. Thank you for always being there and supporting me and lifting me up. And a special shout out to my instructor, the late Grandmaster Suchong Kong, for blessing me with the life that I have today, the life of Taekwondo, and my instructor, Grandmaster Taisong Kong, and so many others I want to thank my dad, Papa Messina, and my late mom, Mama Messina, and my family for always supporting my dream.
Hello, this is Master Moon, 9th Dan, Taekwondo. I started training in 1967 from South Korea, and just recently attended Who's Who Legacy Award Banquet and Award Night, Cynthia Rothrock Special Edition, and which became an international bestseller. I just wanted to say I was honored to be there to meet Hanshi Bowen and Cynthia Rothrock. And until next time, God richly bless you.
Hello, this is Silky Mark Murdoch of the Kazri Manabi Masha Jiu-Jitsu System and Federation. Just wanted to thank the AMAA for the inclusion into the book, the Cynthia Rothrock book. I really appreciate that, and look forward to seeing that in there. And just thank you very much.
Yeah, how you doing? I'd like to take this opportunity to first say thank you for the organization for allowing me to be part of this Hall of Fame. I really enjoyed myself when I was there. I've been in the martial arts for over 47 years, and this is actually my first time receiving a Hall of Fame ring, which I will always cherish. One thing about when you go to these events, you always get an opportunity to meet people that you never would have had opportunity to meet. And I've met a lot of new friends. I call them brothers and family. And I also would like to say to Cynthia Rothrock, I'm very proud of her.
Good evening. I will express my deepest apologies for not being here this evening. My name is Master Instructor Carlos J. Rivera from the Boogie Down Bronx. I'd like to thank Grandmaster Bowen for this awesome honor and this awesome ring, and for allowing me to be inducted into this year's Who's Who Hall of Honors. I'd like to thank Anthony's Worldwide Martial Arts, Grandmaster Anthony, for always allowing me to be that martial arts, to express myself, and to continue to contribute in the martial arts. This honor would not be possible this evening without one particular person, my mentor and my spiritual father, Dr. Jeffrey Smith. I dedicate this award to him.
This is Master Daryl Sullins from Cleveland, Ohio. I want to thank Grandmaster Jesse Bowens for the nomination and the induction into the Who's Who of Martial Arts Hall of Honor. I also want to thank my wife, Karen Sullins, my family, and all those who supported me in giving time and dedicating myself in creating leaders through martial arts. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Grandmaster Jason Velez, and I'm out of Las Vegas, Nevada. I am so honored to have received an award this year featuring Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock and my induction into the Hall of Honors. I also want to thank all my instructors, my family, my friends, and also my new friend and mentor, Grandmaster Jesse Bowen. Thank you so much, everyone.
Hi, my name is Lonnie Walker, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I just want to thank my Savior, Jesus Christ, for all the abilities and skills and the time that He has to work with me, because I was a work in progress. And I just want to thank Him. And I want to thank Grandmaster Jesse Bowen and Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock for this award. And I just want to thank any staff and members that had something to do with this, and I just appreciate it. And I just want to say, God bless you. Thank you.
I'm Chris Weatherington of Balanced Warrior MMA and Karate LLC. I'm from Glen Carbon, Illinois, and I would like to thank my mentors for this huge honor, Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock, Jesse Bowen, John Terry, and Chris Casamassa. Thank you all for your love and support, and blessings to all.
Hi, I'm Valerie Weatherington from Glen Carbon, Illinois with Balanced Warrior MMA and Karate LLC. I want to thank Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock and Grandmaster Jesse Bowen for this complete honor in the Who's Who Martial Arts. And I'd like to thank my master, Chris Weatherington, and the whole Yamaha family. I am so honored and grateful for this award, and love you all.
Hi, this is Tim White from Home Combat Arts in Franklin, Indiana, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Grandmaster Jesse Bowen and Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock for my induction into the 2023 Who's Who in Martial Arts. As being a member of the Who's Who, it is always an honor to receive this nomination and this induction. And to you, I thank you for everything. It has helped me greatly. So again, thank you, Grandmaster Bowen and Grandmaster Rothrock.
Hello, Kevin Wilson here. I just want to say what a tremendous honor it is to be a part of this recognition through the American Martial Arts Alliance. I thank you, Grandmaster Jesse Bowen, Grandmaster Cynthia Rothrock. Special thank you to my instructors, Grandmaster Ruben West and Professor Dillman, and the countless number of other people who've influenced my martial arts career. I'm just so thankful to be part of a medium that we can work on self-defense and self-awareness and really influence others. Thank you again very much.
Timothy Albrecht, Chris Anderson, Todd Angel, Holly Arnold, Snake Blocker, Guy Picali Gambino, Bobby Briggs, Mary Briggs, Jason Brooks, Max Cardoza, David Castro, Juan Cater, Larry Chasteen, Joseph Saccone, James Clark, Chucky Curie, Lewis Davis, Kenneth Day, Deidre DeCoster, PhD, Kirby Delani, Dyrus Galam, Gary Gascon, John Graham, Scott Graham, Rick Green, James Hogwood, Raymond James, Matthew Ginson, John L. Johnson, James Keller, Chris Kesterson, Thomas LeBron, Wesley Lee, John Lombardo, Damian Lipka, Donald Matthews, Don McLaughlin, Mike McLaughlin, Rafael Antonio Medina Castro, Dana Miller, Jack Morales, Philip Moulton, Maurice Navoa, Lourdes Radelet, Hiram Teeler, Craig Terry, Earl Tullis, Charles Vitullo, Johnny Warren, Kevin Williams, John Williams, Brendan Wilson, Bruce Lee Wynn, Robert Yarbrough, Chuck Young, Danny Zinlate.
Joe Corley. Rayet DeFate. Alan Goldberg.
Robert Goldman.
Gary Lee. Toby Milroy.
Chris Natsky.
Daisy Fortino. Paul Fortino. John Pellegrini. Trina Pellegrini. Randy Robinson. Cynthia Rothrock. Carlos Silva. Jeff Smith. Daryl Stewart. Bill Superfoot Wallace. Don Willis.
Lawrence Arthur. Christine Bannon Rodriguez. Michael Bennett. Kimberly Blake. Randy Blake Jr. Jesse Bowen. Dennis Brown. David Castro. John Chung. James Clark. Joe Corley. Linda Denley. Rayet DeFate. Al Ferris. Thomas Fleming. Alan Goldberg. Ricky Green. Stephen Hayes. Daryl Hennigan. Kevin Hooker. Larry Isaac. George Jackson. Dexter Kennedy. John Kraft. Gary Lee. Eric Lee. Maggie Messina. Toby Milroy. Vic Moore. Chuck Norris. Cynthia Rothrock. Carlos Silva. Jeff Smith. Earl Tullis. Helen Chum Basiliadis. Lonnie Walker. Bill Wallace. Johnny Warren. Jan Wallendorf.
I would like to thank each and every one for attending this amazing presentation. A special thanks to our team at Elite Publications for helping us bring all this together. God bless.